Well, everyone at home, welcome to the second episode of Season 8. Did you even know that we are now doing Season 8?
So,
We're in a new... Yeah.
Mate, how have we got 8 seasons?
I don't know.
I'm amazed we got 8 episodes.
It's a very good point.
It's unbelievable.
Well, if you missed it, we returned last week after a 3-month break. We were in a car. Today, we're in a showroom, specifically Vines of Gatwick BMW.
In front of a car.
In front of a car and in front of people. Everyone, give yourselves a round of applause for being a fantastic audience for our first live show back. I mean, I always say that. I always say fantastic audience. We have no idea if you're going to be a fantastic audience.
Some of them aren't. They've been before.
Yeah, you recognise some of them as being
I
a
recognise
bad
them.
audience.
Yeah.
But yes, we are back with another live show. We love doing these. It's been a while since we've done one, mainly because we've been off air for 3 months. But I think our last one was in May.
Alexander's.
Alexander's back in May. Yeah. So it's been a chunk of time. So we're happy and excited to be back here. And as I say, at this fantastic venue, which we've been at before, Vines of Gatwick BMW. We are actually, you know what? We are actually BMW fans, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, everyone accuses us of being Porsche fans. We do bang on about BMWs a bit too much.
Well, we've had a lot of them. How many BMWs you had?
3 bought and a few on loan.
I think Gary's probably sold me 12.
Gary's around here somewhere.
Where are you, Gal?
There you go. There's Gary. Gary, if you wouldn't know, was our support driver, our crew driver for the first ever trial on the road driving tour. And to credit him as the sensation that he is, the first thing he had to do was drive our camera crew to the go-kart track ahead of our customers. Like, right, go on, Gary, off you go, get there and we'll meet you there. No problem.
He crashed.
20 minutes later, I get a phone call. Gary's in the wall. So, yeah, don't trust him to do your support car crew. Trust him to sell you a car. But no, thank you,
Just
Gary.
don't get it delivered because it won't come in one piece.
Yeah, exactly. Choose one of the other two to deliver it. But no, amazing team here. And hopefully you've all had incredible coffee from the amazing team at Milk, who are around the corner now. Some of the best coffee you can get, I'd say, in the UK, but definitely in this part of the world. So hopefully you've all enjoyed that. Where the Chisel, I know
Chislehurst and
Chislehurst and Sidcup.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and visit their cafes, we're actually going to be there on Tuesday if you want to come say hi. So yeah, big shout out to Mel and thank you for keeping us caffeinated this morning. Oh my God, there's whips outside. There was some kind of
what's someone done to that Subaru? It's like a
cool.
Dakar Subaru.
Yeah, it was like a lifted Subaru. That looked amazing. Anyway, we've got a show to do. So I want to tell a story to kickstart because there's a racing sim here.
Yeah.
And my sister is also here, unbelievably. Let's not give her too much of a shout. No, she's not good on a sim. Oh. But she reminded me of a story which I thought would be funny to tell. Many moons ago, pre-social media, or pre-me doing social media.
When you was in the band?
Post-band.
Okay.
She was working at a PR agency.
Same as you?
Yeah, same as me.
Oh.
And they did the PR for Geox, who do a lot of shoes, and they did a lot of racing shoes and things like that. And at the time, they were sponsors of Red Bull Racing.
Nice.
And they did an event where you could go and set a lap time on a sim rig, and then Mark Webber, at the time, Red Bull Racing driver, was going to come down and who was celebrated at the time as Sebastian Vettel would by going with the #1 finger.
Did you?
Which I think was probably traumatic for poor Mark Webber. He didn't laugh at all. And after this moment, we had to go to a sort of party, and I don't think he knew I was there. So they said, Mark, how are you? He goes, well, I was all right, but this grubby little kid just beat me at this sim racing thing. And I was like, hello! Yeah, it was a good old time. I got some signed boots out of it, so yeah, to you, Mark Webber. If you want to try and beat me today, you have that opportunity. I've just set a lap time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds, which sounds unbelievably slow.
Where? At
Silverstone, which is where we were on Thursday.
In what car?
In a BMW GT, M3 GT, M4 GT3.
Anyway. That's really slow.
Really slow. Have a go. Sim Rig is here. Should we talk about Thursday, by the way? Should we talk about that?
Silverstone?
Yeah, why not?
We can, can't we?
So we went down to Silverstone with the GT3 RS.
The latest generation.
The latest generation. I finally got my hands on the 992 GT3 RS. I don't know why it's taken me so long. Actually, I do know why it's taken me so long. I haven't been that fussed about that.
You don't really like that sort of car, do you?
I don't really care that much.
With all
is
your
that
cars
bad?
that you own are track focused.
Put your hands up if you think you know exactly what the GT3 RS is going to be like. Okay, shit, I'm out of touch with classic me, unrelatable as ever. Okay, well, for me, for some reason, I just didn't desperately want to drive that car. I wanted to drive it on track, but I wasn't that fussed otherwise. So I just kept putting it off and avoiding it. But finally, the opportunity came around and Silverstone had a track day and I was like, great. So off we went. And I called up this douchebag because I thought maybe someone could give me some insights and tips in terms of driving around Silverstone. Because how many laps do you think you've done around there in a Porsche GT car?
More than 1,000.
More than 1,000, yeah. Have you been
still really slow.
Have you been around Silverstone more or Nürburgring more?
Silverstone.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I literally definitely done over 1,000 laps at Silverstone, for sure.
And I think I've probably done about 20. So I definitely needed, some advice. And it was quite a good reflection of how we work and our dynamic, which obviously if you're regular listeners of the show, those of you that are here in attendance today, you kind of understand. I said to Tony, right, give me some tips. Where do I need to go? And there was one corner, which is Maggots and Beckett's. So it's the really fast left-right. And I thought or believed that you would be braking at the apex, or at least on the curb, of the first left-hander, which is Maggots. Yeah, so you'd be sweeping in from the right-hand side and braking at the curb and then round to the right. So I asked Tony this, and he said, no, you're going to turn right. And I went, no, but isn't Maggots left? He went, no, you're going to be in the middle and you're going to turn right. I thought,
No, that isn't what I said.
No, it's literally what you said. Problem is, you don't know your left and right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so he gets confused.
That's true.
So I just go, right, we're talking about something else. So first lap, off we go. We're hurtling towards Maggots and Beckett's. And I'm waiting for him to say, okay, brake here, turn in. So I don't do anything. And he thinks I'm going to brake and turn in. So before you know it, all that's happening is we're flat out in a straight line towards the grass.
He was going way too fast. I thought he knew where he was going. He thought I was going to tell him, and basically he just kept it pinned. And I thought for once I was about to get out. I was going to get out.
At 100 miles an hour.
More than that. I've been doing 130 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, after I screamed, you did brake in the end.
Yes.
But it was way too late.
Yeah, that was nearly terrifying.
Yeah.
But it was a good day.
A lovely day.
Our thoughts on that car?
Yeah, it's what I expected.
Would you buy one?
Oddly, probably not.
Why not?
Because of my GT3. Because, yeah, it's like 10 or 20% better than the GT3 everywhere. Carry a bit more speed everywhere on track. But who cares? Like,
but surely you care.
No. Like, there's no. I go round faster in my GT3. I go round fast enough in my GT3.
Go round faster.
No.
So
what difference does it make if I'm 2 seconds faster than a 3 RS? Like, I don't care. There's no money at the end.
Yeah, but I thought you would care.
But I don't.
You don't.
Maybe I would have 10 years ago. But I don't care. Same like, and as well, if you crash a 3 RS, it costs way more to fix.
Well, as I'm sure JWW found out, right? Yeah. Oh, no, Matt Armstrong, we built that car, didn't he?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have.
Sorry, okay, edit that bit out. Well, yeah, it was an awesome experience, and obviously you're never going to turn down a day like that. But, yeah, I think we both came away just being like, it's what you think it's going to be.
Just from a practicality point of view, I mean, there's literally nowhere to put anything.
I don't get this new fad of cars with no boots.
Well, the STO started it, didn't it? And Porsche's supposed to be like reason,
ultimate usability.
Yeah, and they've like completely nosed it up.
You know what was there? To shout out our lovely BMW hosts, M4 DTM. That's a rogue car, wasn't it? I saw one of those going around. Do you remember that?
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
There was the DTM and the GTS.
Yeah.
Which were sort of similar-ish, weren't they?
But they were the same.
Were they the same?
Almost.
I thought one was a livery. No. They both had bucket seats and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was one of those giving it large, which I always thought was cool.
And what else was there? That Lotus thing?
Lotus Avaya, the electric hypercar, did 2 laps, then had to recharge.
There was a 918.
918.
Yeah.
918, which I chased a little bit, which was cool.
It was a very, very quiet day, actually, wasn't it?
It was what they call a Silverstone VIP day.
Yeah.
So they only allow, I think, 60 cars in total, but they're only about 30 cars. But no, it was perfect and it was lovely. And I always enjoy it when I go. Hands up if you do track days. Hands up in the audience if you do track days. Yeah.
Who's been to Silverstone? Who's driven around Silverstone? Or passenger or...
Okay. It's still, we're looking at 15 to 20%. Hands up if you would like to do track days.
Yeah, of course
more people. And what's holding you back? Money or car or what? Shout it out. Both money and car. Yeah, but then we had some guys going around in like MX-5s and stuff, didn't we? I don't know. I would still always choose. If you said to me, go and drive, okay, name me your favourite track in the world.
Nürburgring.
Okay, go and drive Nürburgring, snore. Or an amazing mountain pass. Mountain pass every day of the week. Hands up for mountain pass. Yeah, look at you at like...
Hands up if you've driven the Nürburgring. Yeah, so...
Wait, hands up if you've been in a passenger lap with Tony around the Nürburgring.
There's a couple of them.
Yes, mate.
And was you scared? Because I was as well.
That was an experience and a half. The fact you're still here is amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I every time I do a track day, I enjoy it, but it never motivates me to do more. I just would much rather do an adventure.
I probably would rather go up and down a alpine pass as well. But it is safe if you want to go really, because really, like you think you're going fast on the road, but you are going way faster on a track, and it is safer, mate.
Oh my God, I was turning into cops at 100 miles an hour in that GT3 RS. 100 miles an hour, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, let's have a quick talk about some of the cars that you guys have brought down today before we move on to our sort of main segment. First one I want to talk about is the F-Type SVR. Where have you gone? And we were having a little conversation just before. Could we get the mic passed back, please? Now, you're all going to have to bear with us here because we're about to really nerd out and you're all going to fall asleep. But, Tony...
You're not going to talk about it.
No. Just you wait. This is an F-Type SVR convertible with a tan roof. Now, we think, that this is one of 3, you said?
I don't think... Am I on?
You're on.
You're on.
I said to this guy, I hope you weren't going to ask me a question. I wanted to keep low profile. It's not a Coldplay moment, though, trust me.
No, okay, phew. Who are you sitting next to?
Yeah. As I explained to you, Sam, there was a guy during COVID on an American website that counted every single SVR in the world. And he actually got down to the detail of whether it was, what the colours were, it's really, really sad. Which obviously I took screenshots of. What makes me as sad as him. But,
I'd love to have a beer with him.
So the tan roof is very rare. He even went down to the detail of the colours per year as well, and whether it was in the States, whether it was in the UK, whether it was in Europe.
I mean, please send me the link. I mean,
you want to talk to him,
mate?
Are you
I
joking?
would browse that website for days.
Yeah,
could you imagine some of the specs out there?
I'll give you the details. Anyway,
you say it's not a Coldplay moment. We could be having a Coldplay moment right now, you and me. This could be on.
As I said to you, Sam, my wife is still blaming you for me buying the SVR anyway.
Well, then I'm your perfect next option. Let's go for a drive. It's great. I mean, I think SVR, fantastic car. Convertible. I remember a lot of the launch people were driving the convertibles more than the coupes. But yeah, I went around the corner, saw that tan roof, and I thought, oh my God.
It's perfect for... I use it for tours, so I've had it just over 3 years. I was the third owner. I bought it from a Bentley dealer who the previous owner traded it in for a Lambo. Exactly. Yeah. And the Lambo garage said, we haven't got a clue what this is, and passed it on to the Bentley guy. And they really didn't have a clue what they had either. So, I was very fortunate, and I love it, absolutely love it. I'll get buried in it, put it that way.
You say you used for tours?
You will get buried in it, because no one's going to buy it.
I was waiting for the comments, Tony, because I know you love Jaguar.
You say you do tours in it, driving tours?
Yeah, we go as a group. I've done Provence twice, South France, and Loire.
Well, can I suggest you check out On the Road driving?
Don't worry.
Mainly because I just want to follow you around wherever we're next doing a tour. So,
I don't do social media, to be quite honest. I keep very low profile.
Thank you for bringing
that
it
age,
down.
Sam.
Well, thank you for bringing it down. Very, very cool to see. Some other very interesting cars around the corner, though. We have to talk probably about the Cayman still, because this is a returning car from one of our trips. Remind us, how long have you had that car now?
So I got it when I was 21, 2009. So
2009.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I have a soft spot for these love stories cars. What's the longest you've owned a car, Tony?
3 weeks.
No, seriously. What's the longest you've held onto a car?
I'll tell you what, my GT3 will be up there. My current GT3.
Really?
Yeah, because I've let it like 2.5 years now.
Okay.
So that'll be up there.
And that's just because
my 3 RS was 2 years.
Yeah. You just don't form attachments with cars, do you?
I literally don't. I use them for
couldn't care less.
So weird that.
What
could you now, mate?
No. Well, the CS is going nowhere, and it's in evolution of the Modena, isn't it? The
Yeah.
GT3 I've had nearly 3 years now. Project 8 I've had 2 weeks.
How long did you have the CS?
How long did I have
You
the
wanted
Modena?
to sell that Jaguar 2 weeks ago.
I did want to sell that Jaguar 3 weeks ago. When did I get back from Portugal? Just like full disclosure, because I've said to some people off mic, I genuinely tried to sell that car over the summer. Like,
He hated it.
pre-Portugal, I was like, just get rid of it. I offered it off market to a number of people.
And they all said no.
No one wanted it. And so we got to the point of being like, well, I was got to suck it up and start using it or not. And thank God I did, because now I'm absolutely obsessed and in love
like
with
it now, don't you?
I'm so happy. And it's been my genuine daily since we got back from Portugal. Like, it's
Yeah.
been my absolute genuine daily. There's a really leery Alfa Romeo Stelvio around the corner with all these kind of stickers in it. Who's that? I should have predicted this. Let's bring the microphone all the way forward, please. If you could help pass the potato. Now, didn't you have a Giulia at one point?
I did. I traded in the Giulia for the Stelvio.
For the Stelvio. How come?
Why?
It was just part of the dealer, because I got the Giulia from the dealer, and it was like they gave me a finance opportunity to transfer into a Stelvio.
What does that mean? What actually happened?
Basically, they've rammed him into a Stelvio.
So what? So they,
Long story short is they couldn't sell the car, so they just found someone to pile it into.
okay, so they needed to get rid of the Stelvio, or they wanted a Giulia?
No, they needed to get rid of the Stelvio, and they probably didn't want the Giulia.
Okay. Well, you've ended up with a fantastic car.
Yeah.
All the stickers. Tell me everything. I didn't get a chance to look at them all. But
Yeah,
what?
so it's a part of like different car clubs. It's part of a family. If we've got a spare weekend, we like to go to different car shows. So
Okay, amazing. And that's the car that you just take to do everything with?
Yeah.
'Cause you had a Range Rover at some point, you guys too, as well, right?
Yeah.
Have you still got the Range Rover? Okay, fine.
yeah,
Has that got stickers on it?
Oh, yeah.
Has it really?
More stickers than the Stelvio.
How old's the
You need
Range
to go and have a
Rover?
look. You can't see out the windscreen because there's the amount of stickers on it. It's all the clubs.
What? They're not. It's on the windscreen, not on
on the
the.
windscreen. Yeah,
Not on the car.
on the windscreen.
On
Yeah.
the
Right.
windscreen, yeah. Removable, don't worry. Well, very cool to see it. I mean, what do you think? Would you prefer the Giulia or the Stelvio?
I think use it for a daily driver, and the Giulia I found a little bit too because of how low it is to the ground.
Oh yeah, it's really low. It's a bloody saloon car.
Yeah, but the side guts were getting.
They were annoying.
Too
you, were they?
impractical. Fair enough. Well, look, different horses for different courses.
Yeah.
I like the Stelvio. Paul Wallace had that Stelvio for half a minute, didn't he? I forgot.
Yeah,
about
I
that.
like the Stelvio as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
it's a good
I just don't like the infotainment system in any of that.
Yes,
era
the
of-
Stellantis type
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, is the newer one any better?
Well,
Yeah, I'm not too fussed on the screen because I don't tend to look at it. I tend to just focus on the driving.
yeah.
Some cars, like more modern ones, I find the screens are a bit too much, a bit
Too much
distracting.
going on. You know, they just rebranded the MC20 to the MC Pura. It's a Pura driving experience.
What, because they can't sell the
Yeah.
MC20?
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, yeah.
So literally, it's the same car with like a facelift, and it's now called the MC Pura.
How much is it? More?
Still all the money. I was on a call with Maserati the other day because I got actually quite an exciting project coming up with them, and I do still like that brand. And the guy was like, "It's in the same as the MC20, the MC Pura." I was like, "Calm down, we all know it's the MC20." But yeah, that was my big issue with that car at the end of last year, is the infotainment system in a £200,000 supercar.
Yeah.
It's the same as you can get in a
Yeah.
Alfa Mito. Anyone else bring any cars they were desperate for us to have a look at or talk about? Everyone looks nervous now at this section. No, I'm not entirely sure. Well, look, we want to move on to a segment which we've been trying to do for a while, which is kind of like a what car should I buy? And we spoke about this before we started recording to the audience in the room, but to explain to everyone at home, Tony and I are inundated.
We get 2 DMs a week.
saying, "Hey guys, I've got an M2 and I'm thinking about buying a Cayman or a 458. What do you think I should do?" And we try to reply to as many as we can, but those 2 that come in, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But often what happens is we end up having the argument and then not deciding and then not going back to the person.
Yeah.
So what we thought we'd just try and be helpful is have the argument on camera. So whilst we might not reply to you, we'll at least have the conversation in a podcast recording.
At least you'll get your answer.
Yeah, theoretically. So I did try and prep some of you in the room. I won't come to you straight away because you might be nervous, but if you have a situation like we discussed, a lease coming to an end, you've got a bit of money, you sort of want to go into the winter thinking, oh, maybe I need a little run around SUV or something, that you would love our help or theoretically, I hope, in now letting you decide what you should do. We want to hear from you. So that's going to come in 2 seconds. But I actually have an example before we get there.
For you?
Well, no, for my cousin.
Right.
He's an estate agent.
Oh
He
my
does
God.
40 to 60,000 miles a year.
Yeah.
And he's currently in an X5.
Yeah.
And he's fairly happy. And he's got an old 3 Series Touring. But he wants some kind of funner car. And he was looking at a Porsche. And he was looking at a 996 or a 997. And he wants something that's got 4 seats. It needs to be usable.
What, he's going to sell his X5?
No, he's going to do the X5. He said, either I can sell everything and get something Larry, like a 991, or...
And do 40 to 60,000 miles a year?
Yeah, or something cheap.
He's got way too much money.
No, he's not got any money. That's the problem. Well, at least
Oh.
that's what he's told me. My question was then, so I think we boiled it down to, is there a performance car that can take miles? So I said, my first thought was like an M850i, like an 8 Series coupe or something like that, or like an M840D, or an
You clearly
S.
don't like him much.
Why not?
Mate, you're joking.
Is that not a good car?
No, mate. You absolutely sold him down the road.
What? So, okay, so then my other one was an S coupe. Like, he's got to have seats. He's got to be able to do miles in comfort, but be sporty and loud. I said to him, I said, the 911 is not actually going to work for what he needs.
Well, he wants a sports car.
He's got 2.5 kids. He's got 2 kids and a baby. He wants a performance car.
Well, he needs a performance SUV or a big estate car, right?
So what are we talking about?
How much?
I think he was saying 50.
50.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lexus LC 500.
No, mate.
Why not? That's a good car. That is a good car, by the way.
Fair. M3 Saloon.
But they're not 50.
Gary?
Gary, are they 50? No one's. They're all turning their heads down. Like, don't look at us.
I bet an early one is 50 grand.
They're
now.
not 50
They
now.
are.
M3 competition touring.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
50 grand.
Yeah. No, not a touring.
A saloon.
Saloon. Yeah.
M340i is a
No,
good
that's
shout.
not a performance
But I don't
car,
think it's
that's a pile of
exciting
shit.
enough. I don't. Yeah, trying to sell stock. Come on. I don't think it's exciting enough. Because that's why I thought, like, in terms of value as well, bang for buck. It's like my Panamera, right?
But you can't. Can I just say something? Just
Well,
calm down a minute, all right?
M6, the V10 M6.
No, mate. You go bankrupt.
We're just talking about BMWs here, but yeah, but cool though on the school run and stuff.
No, mate. He's got to do 50 to 60,000 miles a year.
Mm.
We must just stay what he's in. What he's in.
Or like a. Come on, there's got to be something cooler. Don't stay where he's in. It's boring. I told him it's boring.
But that's the problem. He's half listened to you, but you haven't got a bloody clue what to offer him.
Project 8. That's always a tough conundrum. Is the practical sports car is always the RS product stuff. RS4.
RS4 Avant, you get one of them 50 grand. Yeah.
RS4 van. Are we going to agree on that?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
Or
Why
what about an RS? Oh no, it's too small. I was going to say RS3.
Yeah, too small.
Too small. RS4 Avant then.
I think an RS4. Sorry to our hosts. I think an RS4 is going to have a better shout getting into the Goodwood members meet cool car park than an M3 saloon. I'm being shown daggers now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
You're not sure about that?
No.
Really?
No.
Is that just a me thing?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think because of... I'm not going to say what I was about to say.
Or what about a C63 S Estate?
Yes.
That's a good
Ooh,
car.
that's a good car.
Yeah.
That is a good car.
Got a lot of character.
So he needs to go fast estate, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, turning to the room, has anyone got one of these burning desires? We do right here at the front.
We've
white
got
hoodie.
loads of them that we're in.
Straight in. Talk to us.
Okay, so I run a video production company, and I'm looking to get a slightly bigger car. I've got an MX-5 at the moment, which is not big enough.
That's why your hair's like that.
So, don't
Roof down, it's a nightmare.
don't lose your train of thought. But just to clarify his immediate reaction, Tony's, I guess he's a Samuel business partner, your colleague. Like you share an office.
Share an office, yeah.
Runs like essentially an MX-5 specialist,
Yeah.
independent specialist. So there's this line of MX-5, and these people come by, they're looking at her, and they always go, "Oh, Sam's got a customer." He goes, "These people."
They're all like you.
So he inherently likes to joke about MX-5 owners. But let's talk. Keep going.
I'm looking to keep the MX-5, but buy something on the side, and it needs to be kind of Larry, but a little bit more space, so I can put my cameras, drones, and everything in.
Hatchback size?
I don't like hatchbacks.
Don't like hatchbacks.
It's so obvious, isn't it?
Well,
Well, for a reason.
you always say this. I like a hot hatch. When I drive them, I was like, why don't I own a hot hatch? But I'm the same. It's not where I'd go. I wouldn't get an RS3 hatchback.
How much money?
35.
Oh,
I
God.
know.
Oh, God, straight in.
GT86.
That's so similar to the MX-5, isn't it?
Yeah, too similar.
Well, because I know what sort of people you are.
No, I don't. I'm not that people.
You're not that person?
No. I was
Alright.
thinking like maybe like OG M2, F87, M2 comp maybe.
Yeah, the M2s are always like a good option. I mean,
Yaris
hey,
GR?
Cayman, because you got front and rear boot, to just shout out.
Cayman?
Yeah, you'd be like a 9... Would you get a 981 Cayman for 35? You
Broken
would.
one, yeah.
Okay, so a 987. Oi, oi. Okay, let's think of something a little bit more appropriate.
Practical.
Yeah.
What about a bus pass?
Do you need, so you want performance, you need performance.
Yeah,
it's not
something
like
a little
uber
bit-
practicality. You
A
want
little
something
bit
that,
Larry. Yeah.
and what if you went mid-level, like a M or an S line, like, do you know what I mean? So it wasn't an RS3, it was an S3. Like, would you go that mid-level?
You said you don't like
What about a Skoda RS? Octavia?
You said you don't want a hatchback.
No, get an estate.
Oh, the estate car.
Yeah. S3 saloon maybe.
S3 saloon.
So what's wrong with the hatchback version?
Saloon's
Oh,
cooler,
it's the
isn't
same
it?
thing with a little boat.
It's just a bit obvious.
But the thing is, this is a bit like Ben, our videographer. Like, sometimes you've got to kind of, if you've got the MX-5, will that become the weekend toy? What we use the MX-5 for?
Just the daily slog.
The
Well,
daily slog in the MX-5.
Yeah, I do miles.
What are you trying to achieve, mate?
So you're going to daily the MX-5 and then have a practical hatchback or saloon car as the weekend toy?
I guess.
Oh, we could be friends. Yeah, I think Tony's probably right.
It's weird, isn't he?
He is
I
weird.
told
yeah.
you you're
No, that's not what you're right about.
No?
You're not right that he's
No.
weird. You're right that actually like a Golf R or an S3 or
Yeah.
A35 like is actually probably quite a good bet. Mini Cooper, JCW, like that, like great.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
get
great
the
car, yeah.
last gen with the manual still. That's a cool car, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Would you want a manual?
Yeah, I don't. Either or.
Either or.
But you've got a manual now, right?
Yeah,
So have something a bit more different. Have
Yeah.
a nice auto.
I agree. I think M2 maybe.
M2, yeah, M2. This the first gen M2.
So you didn't really need us at all then, did you? after all that?
We're so
We
glad
haven't-
we could help you.
Yeah, we haven't
Please
changed
get
your
in
mind at
touch with
all.
future requests. Anyone else with a burning desire? Yes, okay. Over here in the gilet. We have a gilet.
Gilet?
We have a Montclair gilet wearer. You're very welcome here. Yeah, fake one. Perfect. I'll see you in Sloane Square later. Talk to me. What's your problem?
Okay, so I've got a 240i 2019. I've probably got a budget of about 35 grand. An upgrade to that, either two-seat
35 grand and your car, or 35 grand in total?
in total
Right.
to upgrade my 240.
Right.
What do you think? Two-seater sports car or saloon. I don't do many miles. So
Well, I'm going to say everyone's going to groan.
outside shouts. Outside shouts.
Oh, yeah, V6 F-Type.
What?
Yeah, V6 S F-Type.
There's a nice blue
coupe.
one outside.
Because the V6S, arguably, I mean, great. If not, I mean, isn't Clarkson got the V6? I think Clarkson's got the V6, not the V8.
What does he know anyway?
Good point. We love you, Jeremy. Great car, all the character, all the styling. Hard to tell if it's a 2014 or 2020 because they just didn't really do much.
Do you like your car?
Yeah,
Or why don't
nice.
you just get the new one of what? The new model of. Why?
Something different. Something
Oh, you want
different.
something completely different?
Not completely. Yeah, just something. But yeah.
What else is left? Well, 996. You can get a turbo.
No, mate, don't put him in an old.
Why not? Why not?
Because he's used to his 240 that don't break, mate. You don't want to be laying on the road calling the AA or calling his mum to come and get him.
Okay, so come on, get some suggestions. Hurry up. Oh, a Mondial. Ferrari Mondials are going really cheap at the moment. It's a look. They would suit the gilet. That's
Mate,
a good.
it's
There we go. There we
18.
go.
How's he going to get insured on that?
How old are you, sir?
24.
It's fine. Yeah. Wait 6 months. Come on, get some suggestions out of you then.
Well, I just said one, which is fine. The new 240. There's nothing wrong with one of them.
Boring.
I know it's a bit
boring. He doesn't want it. Move on.
35 grand. Oh, what about a Cayman?
Ooh, what generation?
Who cares? 35 grand.
I'd always say get a Boxster. I'm a Boxster man over a Cayman. I know one of the sim racing guys is a Boxster guy too. Like,
Yeah, get a Cayman.
No, get a Boxster. But I think there's got to be something. Would you go something older? Like, you're not scared of going something older? Could you?
Why don't you get a Bentley Continental? Really
No, but I was gonna. I honestly no. I was gonna say early V8 Vantage, manual early V8 Vantage.
It'll blow up though.
I don't know.
No,
Do
it
they
won't blow up.
I don't think it'll blow up.
It won't start.
It won't start. Because those early manual base, they're quite slow. Who are you waving at? Who are you waving at?
She's waving back. She waved back.
Tony just waved at a complete stranger outside who's definitely nothing to do with this event, just pushing her baby in a pram.
Yeah.
Well, nice of you to be so nice to people.
Well, she got a little look.
Audience participation. Yeah, an early V8 Vantage, and then go to CTR, challenge the road, and see what you could afford to like fettle it up. I think that's a cool car, mate. You think they blow up? They don't blow up? No, don't shake your head.
They don't blow up.
Okay, so I'm saying V8 Vantage. What are you saying?
Cayman.
Okay, Cayman. Thank you very much. Someone else, there was a few, back towards the green cap.
Why have you got your act the one way round?
He's cool. Let's wait and see what his conundrum is, and it might explain everything.
Right, so I'm
Mustang or... No, go on.
looking for a daily driver, say 30k-ish. I want something that's interesting to drive. I've kind of nailed it down to M2 F-Type V6 or 987.2 Cayman. What would your suggestion be?
The first one.
I am going to caveat that I've had 4 BMWs in a row, so it seems like the obvious choice, but I'm like, kind of want to step away just to try something different.
Yeah, time to move on. Try a blonde instead of brunette. I think, sorry. Sorry. I let the dark thoughts out there.
What's happened?
Sorry. Edit that bit. So, interestingly, everyone seems to be at 30 or 35 grand. So,
Well, clearly we
need to review some of our
We need to try and think of every car that's 30 to 35 grand.
the future reviews coming on Seen Through Glass. You've obviously already whittled it down, right? And there's plenty of people in this room. Okay, so hands up if you own an M2. Hands up if you own a 987.2 Cayman. Turn around, there's someone right behind you. And F-Type V6? No.
Good.
There's not an F-Type V6?
They didn't make it.
Anyway, well, there's a SVR F-Type owner here. So enough people to kind of pick their brains about. I don't disagree. Of those three...
You just get the M2 comp, mate.
I'd still say the F-Type. But you said a daily driver.
Yeah, 8,000 miles. Just something that is going to be somewhat reliable, I guess.
Well, just be careful the M2 comps because the Vanoss unit. Vanoss units, do they go? They're good.
Really
very good. And I'm breaking control.
Absolutely fine.
Okay, I'll rephrase that. Make sure you buy BMW approved.
BMW approved essential. Let's just be a little bit quirky for a second. What about like an i30N?
Yeah?
You know, what if you just went out of the box and went something a bit left field?
Do you want auto or manual?
Depends on the car. If it was the M2, I'd probably go auto, but the other two I was looking at manual. Sorry, not the F-Type. Yeah.
But a GR Yaris would be good as well, 30 grand. You get a nice one for that.
I don't know why I've moved past the GR Yaris.
But I just think a lot of people have, mate. But
Hands up if you still like the idea of a GR Yaris.
They're bloody good cars.
Yeah, a quarter of the room maybe. I think 2 years ago, everyone in this room would have put their hands up. Who's excited by the Lotus Emira? I mean, again, 3 years ago, we've all just times. Oh, what about Supra? How much are they now?
Yeah, you can get one of them for
30. 30 he's
Yeah. Well, you get a doggy one for 30.
Doggy one?
Yeah.
that'll do.
No, it's not BMW approved. Sorry, awkward. Would you consider one of those?
Yeah, I would actually, because it's kind of just a BMW, but rebodied.
It feel familiar. So brunette with some highlights.
Or bleached.
Yeah, I think your 3 choices are probably the right ones, but the obvious ones. And I don't think you're going to go wrong with any of them.
No.
So maybe actually look at the left field that isn't ridiculous, which is, I could come to you with plenty of ridiculous ones, but the sort of, the possibly good
But you
ones.
need something reliable, don't you?
Yeah.
Go on.
Giulia Quadrifoglio, are they 30?
I think they're
Yeah,
just
they
a
are.
little above.
They
They
are.
don't work. Maybe they have done, but every single one I've driven has had some kind of electrical fault or broken.
Yeah,
Or
but I have sold loads of them, and in general, no, but in general they are okay.
okay.
Yeah, in general. But if you want something to 8,000 or 10,000 miles a year that's going to be reliable, like you don't want one of them, probably not.
The other question that comes into it at that point, who put your hands up if when you buy a car you think about the resale? Because Tony, this is my whole conversation with Tony, right? And so, yeah, but you never sell it, mate. Because when you start
Well, I'm
getting
right.
your 3 that you chose, you'll get out of all 3 of them pretty easily because everyone's thinking the same thing, right? Those are the 3 cars that everyone's kind of thinking as an option.
Yeah.
But if you start doing the left field stuff, which is always fun and where I spend the most of my life, that is the headache, is that 30 grand Giulia quads, will they change hands as quickly? They'll change hands, but
They'll
will
still sell though.
They will still sell?
Yeah,
okay,
they're fine.
i30Ns definitely will.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what. No, okay, so I don't want to make really stupid decisions, but yeah, that would be my advice at least. You're still sticking with them too?
Yeah. So we've been no help with that one either.
That's going to be the theme of these series.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else with a burning desire? Down here at the front, please. Mike coming forward.
He's going to say something really stupid. I
I
can
can't
tell.
wait for this. Oh, please. We're here for the embarrassment. I'm hoping it's
We
manual,
do it every week,
manual
don't worry.
Gallardo or manual
Right.
360. Please.
So, I've currently got a Tesla Model 3. Yeah, exactly. That was the reaction that I was waiting for. I've lost an absolute fortune. Enough to buy a house deposit. Yeah, but anyway. I bought it probably about 4 years ago.
You bought it?
Well, PCP. So I've got an option basically to hand it back, which I'm definitely taking. I've had it for 4 years. Yeah, I bought it when I was around 20. I'd had an E-Class estate before that, diesel.
What quirky cars.
Yeah, when I was like 19, I bought that. And I Renault Clio before that.
Oh, fuck me. We don't want to know your life story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm giving you
Where
the
were you
whole lot
born?
here. I'm giving it all. But basically, I'm moving up to central London. I work just outside of London. I'm looking for something probably under 40. That's just going to be a bit of a laugh. Not
You're doing all right,
electric this
aren't you?
time round. And I'm probably looking for it around March time. So,
But so Hans, you say a bit of a laugh.
yeah.
So the Model 3 was obviously just a fridge on wheels that served a purpose. Well, it was really quick off the lights.
3.5 seconds to 60.
Yeah, stop doing 0 to 60 times, please. How much fun do you actually want? Like, is this a practical tool, or you?
I mean, me and him have done, and to our uni mates, we do lots of kind of road trips. So I've taken that to Switzerland, I've taken it on autobahns, I've taken it around Italy, I've done like
Fair
loads
play.
of big trips in it. You do have to sit for like 40 minutes and charge it in random hotels in Europe somewhere. And
What a
it's
shame.
It's a right pain in the arse. But in the end,
Well, all
drive
your mates are
really
having
fast to
fun in
catch
the
up.
Alps in their combustion cars.
Do you care if it's electric versus combustion, like for the next car?
I want a combustion car.
You do want a combustion car now, okay.
I learned
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Well, I learned to drive in my dad's 911 when I was a kid. So.
Oh my God! Hello. Are you into what estate are you inheriting? Could be a rival one to mine. Okay, so budget. You said 40,
40, yeah.
and it's going to be a commuter car, but make you smile.
Yeah.
Do you need 4 seats?
No.
Okay. Do you need golf clubs in the back?
Yeah. And
Yes.
And a bike.
guns? Yes. And 2 Labradors
SVR Range Rover Sport.
and Prunella for the weekend. Okay, what did you say?
SVR Range Rover Sport.
Oh, that is a good
40
one.
grand?
Yeah.
Will it blow up though?
No. That engine's all right, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what generation are we talking about? First gen
Like-
SVR?
No, mate, you probably get second gen.
Second gen?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wow, God, they lose a
Yeah.
ton of money, huh?
Yeah.
Insurance in London though.
Oh, yes, good point.
24,
Are you
yeah.
street
Your dad's
park-
got a 911, don't worry about that. You're fine.
Ask the butler to park it.
I mean, you've had a Tesla for 4 years. Clearly, you're all right for money.
Are you street parking?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't get the Range Rover in London. That is
No?
no, it's a headache. I don't know why I suddenly went to like Cayenne, but That's a disaster, isn't it?
Oh,
Go on.
what about McCann GTS?
Oh, I do rate those.
40 grand?
Yes,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
That's a good
It's
car.
a really good car.
You could do a road trip in that as well.
Yeah, I'd rate that, yeah.
Yeah, and you could get you would find someone who did a silly spec on one. You're doing the old one with all the buttons, but that's all right. It's still
Yeah.
it's still a great car, performance car, drive car, usability, and then you can just like soccer mum it back and forth to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a nice time.
You've
They've
actually done quite well there.
got- I know.
That's good up.
What about like an SQ5? And man, I'm just being boring. I'm just kind of
No, the
copying your.
McCann's better. It's still a Porsche. He's used to Porsches.
See, I love an estate though.
You like
I'm
an
thinking
estate?
E63S, that's one of the things I thought of.
E63S. You'll be like me doing 2 MPG everywhere. Okay, so if you like an estate, so the E63, yeah, but that is a big, monstrous, great.
Yeah, but I love the E-Class estate that I had.
But
Hey,
Diesel,
hold on,
so-
hold on. Panamera.
Oh, yeah.
Let's stick
yeah.
to the Porsche vibe. Don't get the hybrid. I can tell you, now that Tony stole my old one, don't buy the hybrid.
But they're all really unriable, the Panamera.
Are they all unreliable? I
Yes,
thought it was just the hybrid system that we didn't like.
No, they're all not very good. I'll tell you
Oh.
another good one.
Go on.
Like a 19-plate M5 competition.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
That's a very good car for 40
That's a
grand.
great car.
They're all not in there.
Don't worry, we are invoicing you.
Have you got one here?
Okay.
Oh, well, you're no
I'm
good
sure they
than
could.
I am.
I'm sure they could find you one.
I can find him one.
We loved that car, didn't we? I drove that car
Yeah.
for the first time in
bloody
Bulgaria.
great car, mate.
Great car.
That's the car.
That is the car, actually.
Yeah.
And I would get it. Sorry. All-rounder. Yeah, because you can literally. That's 5 cars in one. Yeah. And I would try and get it in like a really unassuming spec, because some people just bought them as. Do you remember Simon Kidston is?
No.
No. He had like a really unassuming. It wasn't even a competition, but like the non-shouty spec M5, I think would be. Yeah, without ceramics.
Yeah, you don't want a ceramic car. You don't need one for the road.
Don't need one.
That's the car.
That is, yeah. I think we've both agreed on one. Well, look at that.
Hello,
Who knew?
Who knew?
Get an M5, mate. Come to the event next year. We'll be very happy to see you. Any final few? Oh, the hand nearly went up, but not quite. No? Anyone else with a burning desire? No.
No one wants to buy any cars.
There's always a question. There's always a deliberation. Well, I'll come to you with mine as one of the last, because the Velar, long-term loaner runaround, goes back in, I don't know what, 2 months' time.
There's got to be a new one of them coming soon.
I'm sure. They're
Surely.
not saying anything to me officially. So that sort of car needs to fill a space. That's a lease car. I was starting to look at 200 to 300 quid a month lease deals. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but bear with me here. The car I keep seeing on the road, JQ. Has anyone noticed how many
Chinese-
JQs?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
like
they've got a
after
lot of staff, haven't they?
Well, that Paul Wallace video obviously did a great job for them, because everyone's sorry, Paul. They're bloody everywhere. Now, is that a summary of the fact that the mass public do not care about what car they are driving,
Clearly not.
or the fact that the JQ might actually be quite good?
It's probably all right.
Has anyone been in a JQ?
Hybrid.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a glorified Qashqai. That sounds lovely.
What, like a more modern, up-to-date Qashqai? Fair.
A bit more tech.
Is it 30 grand? Are they 30 grand?
The lease deals on them are mad
Are they?
affordable, mad affordable. And I think it looks all right. Like they come past and they're super unoffensive compared to, like, I think the BYD stuff, even though I am an investor, I don't love the design because it's always a bit like, JQ, they're sort of unassuming. I bet actually if we were paying attention, one would have driven past during the show. Like they're just suddenly everywhere. So I think a bit like when MG did the MG4 deals and they suddenly started popping up.
Yeah.
I think they've made
Are
moves.
you going to get one of them, mate?
I'm gonna go look at one, because if it just does a job, it's not electric, it's hybrid. And if it just does a job,
Are they 300 quid a month?
something like that. I don't have my phone with me because we're getting shots, but they're very, very affordable.
Are they?
Yeah, which I think is quite interesting. So, what would you got the Lexus GB
LBX.
LBX?
Yeah.
What else were you looking at? Because there's a
Is that a crash?
C60. That was nearly a crash. I don't know what he did there, because he sort of accelerated whilst braking. There was a C60S Cabriolet that came past the showroom and sort of went I don't know what happened, but good for him. What were you considering apart from the Lexus?
The Mini, the Countryman.
Yes, the Countryman, but that was too expensive, wasn't
way
it?
more money. Yeah, a lot more money. The Volvo XC40.
Oh, I used to love those.
Yeah.
Why did you not go down that route?
Just entertainment, infotainment.
Infotainment
reasons.
system.
Yeah.
Too out of date?
Yeah, a bit out of date.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Lexus was right up to date. It's a
Yeah.
bloody cracking little car.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact of all the bloody
Yeah, as we spoke
ADAS
about all the
nonsense,
driver
yeah.
aids.
yeah. But that's like 350 quid a month.
Yeah,
It's not a lot
yeah.
of money.
No, XC40 sort of cool. I don't, yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one. That kind of super low end, arrive
Yeah.
and drive stuff is not always that straightforward.
Because you
but-
can't buy anything German really for that money. Not little SUV, can you?
No.
Because even a Tiguan, I bet a Tiguan's 500
Yeah,
quid a month.
yeah, all that stuff's moved
Yeah.
forward now. It's amazing when you start getting into it to see how, all those price changes and price differences, how they've gone. You've come in the Turbo S today.
Yeah.
That is truly going to be your daily now?
Not daily, but like, can't bring the van here, can I?
No, so okay. It would be kind of cool if you did. So you're using stock vans and then the Turbo for anything
No,
else.
I have a work van.
Will you ever drive the GT3 again?
Yeah.
When?
When I'm bored of the Turbo S,
Okay. Because
I'll have a switch round.
I left the house this morning, joined the M25, and there was a black GT3
Loved it.
sneaking up behind. I thought, he's bought it out. What a legend!
Yeah.
And no, it's just some other guy
It's broken
who
at
did
the
this. He
moment.
looked in the window and he went. And
It's
he went,
broken. Did he know who you were?
Why? The
must
double take suggested it. The first thing was like, oh, Project 8, cool, bro. Like, well, and then he looked again. And he was like, so I was like, yes. But I thought it was you. So my face was like. So it was a very mixed reaction. When something wasn't broken, what did you say?
It's
about,
broken.
What, the GT3?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
It's making a noise.
What kind of not? Oh,
Yeah.
you said to me that you picked up on this noise that sounded like.
The wheel was going to fall off.
Yes, that the wheel's going to fall. There's a thud,
Yeah, it's a horrible noise. Like a bearing noise at high speed.
and you experienced it on track.
Correct.
At
not
high
on the road.
speed.
Correct.
And you sent it to Porsche.
Yeah.
And they said
Nothing wrong with it.
nothing wrong with it. But you were like, it sounds so terrifying, I don't think I want to drive it.
Correct.
Then, when we were out on track in the 3RS, the 3RS made the same noise on high speed, especially right-hand turns. And you can hear it in the video. You can hear it in the video.
You can?
I've looked at the footage. You can hear it in the video, so I'll send it to you.
Well done.
And it goes. So initially I was like, oh, it's pick up on the tyres. These are Cup 2s. They're super sticky. People are out here. That's what it sounded like. But as I was driving harder and faster, it was getting louder and louder.
Yeah.
And it felt like I was going to turn into a corner at 100 miles an hour and a wheel was going to fall off or something was going to go bang. So I was like, let's go back into the pit.
Yeah.
Called Porsche because they're amazing. I've got a great relationship with them. I said, look, I haven't driven this car before. I don't do a lot of track days. Maybe I'm just picking up on something, but it feels weird. They were great. They said, look, go straight to the experience centre. They'll look it over. Their chief tech, the #1 mechanic for Porsche in the UK, a man called Dave,
Big old Dave.
big old Dave, came out. The most matter-of-fact mechanic you've ever met in your life, but I loved it. What's the problem? And so he's making this window. He looks at me and went, well, I'll look over it. If I can't see anything, you'll be fine. And I was like, okay. So he disappears, comes back, goes, you're fine. What if I hear the noise again? He goes, you're fine. If I'm telling you you're fine, you're fine. And then he goes, and anyway, if anything goes wrong, it'll be a big puff of smoke and you won't know anything else, so don't worry.
That's literally what
I was like, oh, thanks, Dave. And the noise did persist, and we never really got to the bottom of it. Nothing
No.
did go wrong, but it was a bit strange. And
It doesn't do it on the road.
yeah,
I don't want to drive it fast for that reason.
yeah. And as I say, there was times when in the 3RS I was like, I'm just going to just pull over for a little
Yeah.
bit and stop. Oh, we got a Mustang. It's going to go in the window. Careful. Sorry, I had a heavily
That is
accelerating
so
Mustang. I
bad.
thought that was going to come straight inside. I've driven one of those. It is.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Sounded great though. Anyway, that is essentially a wrap on our show. So
So
thank
don't
you.
buy a GT3 or GT3 RS.
Or an E63S wagon or whatever we suggested. Thank you so much to all of you that have come down. Thank you so much for all of you that submitted questions for our agony aunt. As we said, the sim is here. Go beat our time. Are you going to set a lap time? You've got to set a lap time.
I suppose I'll
Set a
have
lap
to.
time. Melk is still here with their amazing coffee. Huge thanks to Vines of Gatwick BMW. If you are interested in buying M2s or 249s, there's a lot of people in here who want to buy cars. Go and chat to the team. But lastly, give yourselves a round of applause for being, yes, a fantastic audience.
Thank you.